Is it time to buy or sell Meta stock? In this video, we are diving deep into Meta. Our initial report was published on our website on Wednesday, the 2nd of July, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 28th of May, 2025, our system has ranked Meta as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 1.32. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this period. Those who followed our analysis would have enjoyed an impressive gain of 10.88% since we first listed Meta as a buy candidate 25 days ago. This translates to an average return of 0.44% per day since it was designated as a buy candidate. The stock is positioned in the midst of a strong upward trend in the short term, signaling the likelihood of further increases within this trajectory. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 46.86% over the next 3 months, with expected returns ranging between 39.9% and 53.51%. Looking ahead to the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of about 24.96%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from a decrease of 9.53% to an increase of 39.52% over the coming year. In practical terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $645.54 and $995.58. Our latest daily update from Meta includes the headline, "Red Day on Wednesday for Meta." The Meta stock price experienced a decline of nearly 0.8% on the last trading day, which was Wednesday, the 2nd of July, 2025. The stock price dropped from $719.22 to $713.57. Throughout the last trading session, the stock showed fluctuations of 1.05%, reaching a low of $712.80 and a high of $720.30. Over the past 2 weeks, the price has seen a 2.34% increase, indicating some volatility. Notably, volume decreased on the last day alongside the stock's decline, which generally indicates a positive trend since volume typically follows price movements. On that day, trading volume decreased by 4 million shares, with a total of 9 million shares traded, amounting to approximately $6.53 billion. Looking back over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached was $747.90, while the lowest was $442.65. Currently, the price stands 4.59% or $34.33, below the 52-week high of $747.90, which is also the all-time high for the stock. Meta Platforms has emerged as a significant player in the technology sector today, particularly with its advancements in artificial intelligence. The company has refuted allegations that its CEO, Mark Zuckerberg, proposed compensation of up to $300 million to attract top AI talent. This comes on the heels of Meta's strategic hiring of 11 distinguished researchers from leading AI organizations such as OpenAI and Google DeepMind, highlighting its aggressive investment strategy in artificial intelligence. Meanwhile, analysts have recently increased their price targets for Meta stock, indicating growing confidence in its AI-driven business messaging products, which are anticipated to improve platforms like WhatsApp. This optimistic outlook is further reinforced by Meta's robust performance, which has outpaced the S&P 500 with a rise of 25% year-to-date. However, not all feedback has been positive. Sam Altman, the CEO of OpenAI, has criticized Meta's approach to talent acquisition, describing it as distasteful, which may have repercussions for the company's reputation. Additionally, Meta has experienced a service outage that impacted thousands of Instagram users in the United States, potentially undermining user trust and engagement metrics. In the near term, These mixed reviews may lead to fluctuations in Meta's stock price, but the company's solid fundamentals and strategic investments in artificial intelligence could support its long-term growth potential. Investors should remain mindful of both the opportunities and challenges that Meta encounters as it continues to innovate and expand within the competitive technology landscape. Analyst ratings. On Thursday, June 26, 2025, it was reported that UBS assigned Meta a buy rating while suggesting a hold action. On Monday, June 16, 2025, it was noted that Evercore ISI rated Meta as outperform with a recommendation to hold. On Thursday, June 12, 2025, Citigroup issued a buy rating for Meta, accompanied by a hold suggestion. On Friday, May 16, 2025, Loop Capital Markets provided Meta with a buy rating, also advocating for a hold. On Thursday, May 1, 2025, KeyBank gave Meta an overweight rating, along with a hold recommendation. Analysts have assigned Meta stock an overall neutral rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as a sell and the price-to-book ratio as a strong sell. In terms of return on investment, analysts have rated the stock as a strong buy. The following signals have been identified for Meta. The Meta stock currently exhibits a sell signal from the short-term moving average. However, it also presents a buy signal from the long-term average. Given that the short-term average is above the long-term average, there is an overall buy signal for the stock, suggesting a positive outlook. In the event of further gains, the stock will encounter resistance from the short-term moving average at approximately $721.64. Conversely, if the stock declines, it will find support from the long-term average at around $678.77. A breakout above the short-term average will trigger a buy signal, while a breakdown below the long-term average will signal a sell. Some negative signals have also emerged, which could impact short-term developments. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Monday, June 30, 2025, during which the stock has decreased by 3.32%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Additionally, a sell signal is currently present from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. The trading volume fell alongside the price during the last trading day, which reduces the overall risk, as volume typically follows price movements. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, sell signal. Pivots, sell signal 3 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 3 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal 3 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal 44 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 42 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal 48 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal 37 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 25 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Meta. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $585.77 and $572.21. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, since if this level is broken, the stock may then fall to the next support level. In this case, Meta finds support just below today's level at $585.77. If this level is broken, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $572.21 and $549. This stock is usually traded at a good volume, and with minor daily changes, the risk is considered low. During the last day, the stock moved $7.50, or 1.05%. Between high and low, for the last week, the stock has had a daily average volatility of 1.94%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for Meta, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. This is a relatively normal PE ratio, often seen in businesses with long track records or predictable revenues. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of the year 2025 is expected on the 30th of July, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at $5.75. Keep an eye on these figures, as they can greatly impact stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Meta. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Meta is at $726.09. If you do not own any shares, it may be wise to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could serve as a significant point to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Meta encounters its first support level at $585.77. If this support level remains intact, it could present an excellent entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Meta from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. The 5 most recent insider trades were executed by Mark Zuckerberg, who bought and sold 11,349 shares or options in the company. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we have determined the insider power to be negative with a ratio of negative 86.002. Overall, insiders purchased 8,280 shares and sold 115,662 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $677.49, reflecting a decrease of 5.06%. This stock exhibits low daily fluctuations, which translates to a lower risk profile. Additionally, we have identified a sell signal from a pivot top established 2 days ago. Is Meta stock a good buy? Several short-term signals, along with a generally positive trend, suggest that the current level may present a buying opportunity, as there is a reasonable chance for Meta stock to perform well in the short term. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Thursday, the 3rd of July, we expect Meta to open higher by $1.99, starting at $715.56. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on the information from StockInvest.us. By using this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for this stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.